times.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I definitely wanted to ask you too. Like, I wanted to touch a little bit more on therapy because I know you said therapy. So, like, were y'all going to therapy before y'all got married, and then y'all continued to go? So, can you touch on like the importance of therapy in a relationship?
Yeah, and I
listen.
hope my nigga watching.
Hey, my nigga. Hey, look, check this out, homie. For anybody in a relationship, dog, on me, if you want a healthy and successful relationship, go to therapy, dog.
And this is prior to marriage.
Yeah, this is prior to marriage. So we had done a few sessions even before marriage. Like, that's how intentional it was for us because we like, man, if this marriage is going to last and we really going to be with each other, like, there's some things that's going to need
Y'all was in love real bad.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Damn. Yeah.
Oh, that's
what was
right.
up through there, boy?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What was up through that? Yeah, man. You know, yeah, childhood shit and all that good stuff, and finding someone where you really that can really see your value in you and that appreciates you. It's a breath of fresh air, man. You know what I'm saying? When somebody can see that greatness in you too.
So did y'all go to therapy because like y'all were kind of having problems, or y'all were just like, let's just make sure?
Both. You know what I'm saying? Not that we were having everyday problems, but for us, we knew that, like, we just knew, like, period, for the relationship to work, like, that we have to go to therapy now and start it. That was just it, like, because we couldn't operate within our own knowledge. We don't have the tools to be able to deal with each other, to understand each other, to not be triggered, to not want to fight, to not want to walk off. Like, I used to be the type, like, you mad, I'm leaving. Like, I don't, like, I could care so less. Like, I was a savage with that. Like,
He a Taurus.
I'm a Taurus, yeah.
I would have been right behind you.
I'm
Where we going?
going. So I be the same way.
Man, I'm kind of like not even care, like, you know, walk off, man. I ain't
Won't
tripping.
talk
I
to
won't
you
speak to you in a
never
week,
again.
nigga, or whatever. Like, yeah, like that's the type of time, you know what I'm saying? So it took, like, that's why therapy was important because, you know, even getting married and stuff like that, like, I was nervous, you know what I'm saying? I was nervous. That was the point where, you know, they had to find me, you know what I'm saying? They had to find me because it got real, you know what I'm sayaying? Like, before us actually getting married and stuff, it was nerve-wracking, you know what I'm saying?
Wait, you went MIA?
For a short time, just a little.
Oh my God.
Where you went?
Yeah. I didn't listen. I just didn't answer the phone. It was like a 5-6 hour
You was
block.
nervous.
Yeah, I was nervous. I was nervous because, you know, I'm stepping into an environment or an unknown space that I've never been, and that shit's scary. You feel what I'm saying? And to me, it's like it's a big deal. Me getting married and all of that. I take care of my family, my people. Like, I'm the guy. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, to now be taking, you know what I mean, and to be looking out and to be supporting someone else, like, it looks different. You know what I'm saying? When you have a wife and then, you know, all that with your parent, your mother, mom, and dynamic and all of that is wicked. But yeah, we felt like, so we did the therapy, and from there we did all type of therapy. All type, not just that therapy, but EMDR, like tapping therapy. We did, you know what I'm saying? Like childhood therapy, you know what I'm saying? Where we would regress, go back and visit parts of ourselves. We did now more so integrational healing is what I'm working on now. It's like, you know, so I feel like if I could imagine and explain it, I'm like, it's almost like a bomb in a facility and it's full of mirrors, and like it exploded and like all of the pieces are everywhere. And you got to analyze each individual piece. And then once you understand it, then you can integrate it all back together as a fuller self. Right. So that's where I am currently, is more so on the integrational and bringing those greater parts of myself together. But it all just took therapy, you know, breaking it down.
And was that your first time? Go ahead. No, it's okay. Was that your first time going to therapy? Like, once y'all started dating, or had you already dabbled with it a little bit?
No. I ain't never go to therapy, you know.
Wow.
But I had always been a man of faith, so I always knew that God wanted me to do something in life. He wanted me to do something special. I didn't know what it was. So I always had that certain level of like discernment, but I never, like, where I come from, like, you know, I grew up in Deerfield, so we ain't never think like working on yourself is a thing. Like, if somebody came to the hood and be like, "Boy, you need to work on yourself," I'm like, man, shut your ass up, boy. Niggas somebody work on themselves. Nigga, they might be like, man, we need to get money. Like, what you talking about? Like, you feel me? Like, real talk. It's like
that's just how I am.
Yeah, you don't think about self-development. What you mean self-development? Like, what do you mean? Like running? Like what, training? What do you mean? Like working out? Like, I don't understand. Like, I ain't know what that was.
Right.
You understand? So I went into a total different space to everything that I knew. Everything that I thought I knew, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the space.
Did she have to like convince you to do it though? Like, because that's what I be feeling like a lot of times.
So you was ready. You was like, okay, I know.
Certain types of therapy, I had to be a little bit persuaded.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Like tapping.
Like, if it was like, no. Hey,
I'm trying to figure out how that work? How do that work, Ace Hood? You gotta let me know.
For sure. You want to go there? You want me to answer that one?
Yeah. How does that work? Like you said, tap
Hey, yeah. So Pete, right? So yeah, y'all funny. I'm enjoying y'all for real. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, yeah. So the tapping, so EMDR works with like so it's almost like a pain point healing. So there's a particular point to where you go back in your childhood trauma, and there's an experience. So with your partner in front of you, I'm sitting here, she's sitting in front of me the same way, and I have my 2 fingers on her thigh, and she has her 2 fingers on my thigh. And what we proceed to do from there is we give ourselves a chance to like clear out the trauma and have a new experience.
Okay.
Right. So if all we knew at childhood at that particular moment was like I was unworthy, I didn't feel good enough, I felt like I was a liar, I felt like I wasn't appreciated. What the tapping does for that moment is like you are worthy.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like you like it's okay. You know what I'm saying? You were young. I love you. I appreciate you. Right, you know what I'm saying? You're amazing, like those things. You know what I'm saying? You are wanted. You are worthy. You know what I'm saying? You are valuable. And the tapping, what tapping does to the body, it's almost like, you know, everything is a consciousness and it's like a rhythm. So as you reprogram that, you start to feel it in your body. You know how people do this and just and move their leg, or like some people get rocked to sleep.
Yeah,
it's the same way.
Okay,
it's the same thing.
Okay.
So that's how it shows up in EMDR.
I like that.
Yeah, it's fire. It's fire.
Happy my nigga.
Yeah.